Welcome back, everybody, to the Calendar Giver. Now, usually when we talk about travel destinations, it's all about beautiful beaches, delicious food, and rich culture. But today, we're flipping the script. We're going on a different kind of trip. A trip to some unexpected places that might make you rethink your travel bucket list. You see, today, we're diving deep into a topic that's often swept under the rug countries that, let's just say, haven't quite gotten the memo on racial equality. That's right, we're talking about countries that don't welcome black people. Behind the glamorous tourist attractions and Instagram-worthy landscapes, there's a darker side, a reality that can be pretty jarring, especially if you're rocking a bit more melanin, so buckle up because we're about to expose some uncomfortable truths. First up, we're heading east to the land of dragons, pandas, and apparently some not-so-subtle racism. Now, China likes to portray itself as a global superpower, a beacon of progress and development. But scratch beneath the surface and you'll find a different story, especially if you're black. Remember back in 2020 during the whole COVID-19 outbreak? Yeah, well, things got really real in Guangzhou. We're talking about black people, Africans specifically, being evicted from their homes even though they were paying rent on time. Imagine being kicked out onto the streets, forced to sleep outside just because of the color of your skin. And it wasn't just evictions, people were being denied service at restaurants, shops, you name it. It was like suddenly being black was a pre-existing condition. Next, we're taking a trip across the Pacific, to the good old US of A. Now, America loves to call itself the land of the free, the melting pot of cultures. But let's be real, America's got a bit of a racism problem. And I'm not talking about some casual microaggressions here. We're talking about systemic, deep-rooted racism that affects every aspect of black people's lives. Remember the whole birther movement that questioned Obama's birthplace just because he had the audacity to be black and president? Or how about the countless black lives lost at the hands of police brutality? From Trayvon Martin to George Floyd, the list goes on and on. It's like America's stuck in this endless loop of promising equality, but delivering oppression. Chapter 3, South Korea, K-pop, and Prejudice. Now, let's jet set over to South Korea, the land of K-pop, kimchi, and apparently, a whole lot of casual racism. You see, South Korea is obsessed with this image of being a homogenous society, which wouldn't be a problem, except that homogeneity usually translates to no black people allowed. Now, South Korea might be a tech giant, but when it comes to racial equality, they're stuck in the dark ages. Literally, they don't even have anti-racism laws. So, imagine being black and trying to navigate a country where discrimination is practically legal. Black people are often treated as second-class citizens, facing discrimination in housing, employment, and even education. Chapter 4, Italy, From Fashion to Fascism. Next up, we're heading to Italy, the land of pizza, pasta, and unfortunately, some pretty blatant racism, especially if you're black and happen to love soccer. Now, Italy is known for its passionate soccer fans, but that passion often spills over into something ugly, racism. We're talking monkey chants, banana throwing, the whole shebang. Black players are constantly subjected to racist abuse from fans, and it's not just a few bad apples. This stuff is rampant, from the stands to social media. It's like some Italian soccer fans think that the beautiful game gives them a free pass to be openly racist. Chapter 5, Ukraine, From War to Intolerance. Finally, we're ending our journey in Ukraine. Now, Ukraine has been through a lot lately, but even in the midst of a war, racism rears its ugly head. Now, you'd think a country that's received so much support from the international community, especially from countries with diverse populations, would be a little more welcoming. But nope. Black people in Ukraine often face discrimination in everyday life. We're talking about being refused service in restaurants, being denied apartments, even facing violence on the streets. It's like racism is a universal language even in a country fighting for its survival. Outro: let's spread love, not hate. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the not-so-pretty side of these seemingly glamorous countries. Look, the point of this wasn't to shame and blame. It's to start a conversation, to shine a light on an issue that's often ignored. Remember, skin color doesn't define a person's worth. It's time to ditch the prejudice and embrace equality. Let's spread a little love, not hate. And hey, if you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to The Calendar Giver for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay woke.